Hi, this is Sten Duke. I'm going to show you right now how to noble effectively and how to get a win and obtain a village very quickly. So right now, all of my units are basically out scouting and farming, except for these ones. So actually, since they are, you should be sending them all out. But here's the situation. Right now, let's say I want to noble a player nearby. So let's look at, like, first of all, you want to find a village. That would be nice. Have an NAP with this guy. What would be a good village? Maybe this one. Okay, this one's 1,129 points. It's red. That could be a good come up, good asset. How about this one? 1464 and it's red. How about these ones? This guy, he looks like he has far more points than I do. So this might be biting off more than I can chew. These guys are all Coven. Is that right? Okay, so since these three players are all in the same land and they are all allied together, it would be a ballsy move for you to decide to noble one of those. However, you got to look around and you got to see what are these guys in. DRL, okay. You got to find a guy who's in a tribe. Bugs Life, okay. So for example, look at this. His village points is 1453 and his tribe points are 2055. So this would be the ideal village to take because he doesn't have a fucking tribe and there's nobody to protect him. See that tribe points? So he has like one other new piece of shit in his tribe and he's the only guy. Whereas, say, if you decided to take one of these, look, this one, 1464, was this? 1453. The only difference is this guy's tribe value is 2,000 points. And these guys' try value is 269,000 fucking points, okay? So you need to pick your battles. So what do you want? You want this thing right here with the whole guild and all these guys around him, or do you want this guy right here who has the worst tribe in the world, Bugs Life, with 2,000 points? So obviously you're gonna want to take Bugs Life right here. This is just what I'm saying. This guy has a high point village too, but he's in DRL. Do I want to take on all of our 921,000 points? No, I don't want to take that shit on. I want to take on Bugs Life with 2,000 points. So here's how you do it. You got to get set up. First thing you got to do is you got to nuke them, but you also got to have 4 waves of nobles. I'm pretty early game right now, so actually I don't have any nobles, unfortunately, but I will soon. But I have the command already set up. What you want is a command with 1 nobleman and 75 spearmen. The reason you need these spearmen is because the wall itself will kill your noblemen if you don't send the spearmen. So the spearmen are sent basically to get killed on the wall, and the nobleman just like crawls over their bodies and he gets an okay. But if you send the nobleman in alone without any sort of backup, you're fucked. Okay. Next thing. So actually, one more thing. I set this to key 9. So if you go down here, key 9, there you go. So that's the main hotkey you need programmed. All these other ones are farming hotkeys, just so I can go loot barbarian villages. But you gotta get the level 9 or the key 9 all the way on the other side. So let's say I want to noble this guy, Death. First of all, here's another strategy you want to do is you want to take all of your defensive units. Say if I have these 2 villages, later on you're going to need a lot more than 2. But say what you gotta do is you gotta send army You go relocate this top right thing. And you got to relocate all the defensive units. So all these archers, for example, that's it. But I mean, the swordsman, actually, the spearmen too. You would want to relocate all of these guys into the other village if it could fit it. But then, so once you move over all of those guys from this building, you go to this one over here, and then you click back to the main. Then you go relocate. You're going to relocate all the offensive units. So this would be the axe fighters. If I had cavalry, all those people available, you want to send and relocate all of these. So once everybody arrives, at this point, this village right here has no defense and 100% offensive nuke. Okay, so once you have the nuke ready, you go back here, and once you've reached farm supply with all offensive units, at that point, I would look at death. This is the one I want. So let's pretend these spear fighters are not. Let's say they're axemen. These guys are whatever. These archers are light cavalry. These are mountain archers, and this is a paladin. At this point, the paladin, you want to attack. All I think this is the best item to attack with, by the way, is the axe. The best thing to do is stack up these axemen because they really go over well. But another thing you need to do when you're sending your nuke, this should be authentic every time, by the way. You can't really plan this out. You want to select this. You want to select your medic. It's going to go. Okay, finally. And also the deceiver. You'll get some deceivers later, but I mean, if you don't have one, you should buy one because the deceiver is very, very helpful for this kind of attack because you want to have all this in the deceiver, okay? So I don't have a deceiver right now, but that's what you should get. Let me show you an example. So I want to send all these guys, everyone. So they're all here. Some just came back. I'm going to max out everything. Okay, so you want the biggest nuke possible. Keep in mind you're going to send offensive units only, like these guys. And then I'm going to go attack. Boom! Okay, so right now, this is this force that's coming out as here. What I need to hit now is 9. So I got to hit 9 4 times because those are my nobles. I need 4 nobles. So what I got to do is, since I don't have enough units, because I don't have 300 spearmen and 4 nobles. If I would have had the nobles and the spearmen in place, what you gotta do is once you get this huge nuke, everybody you can acquire, you send them on their way. Immediately after you go 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 9. Okay, that sound is the sound. Actually, you'll hear the attack sound, but look, I'm gonna take these guys back. I did this for a demonstration, but after you send it, I mean, I gotta take it back. I want to fucking, I don't want to do this. Anyway, so basically, in order to do the noble thing, do one nuke, and then send every single. You need to send all the nobles, and at that point, you should have a secondary village that has the defensive troops already stationed at. And once that happens, you should send support to the new village as soon as you're capable of doing that. Because, and another thing, if while you've deployed all of these units from your main attack building into the other one, what you can do to defend it is to take this building, which has filled with all defensive units, and you can send support waves. So you can put a support wave on this, because the support does not fill up the population, but on this one you can have zero farm occupancy or available, and you can still have thousands of guys defending it if you just go here and you hit support, and that way it doesn't take up any food. The food is accounted for in the second village over here, not this one. So that's something you gotta think about.